How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade, and this is your yesterday's history for our American Revolution Unit Level 3. All right, so Level 3 is all about foreign policy, foreign aid, right? So we're talking about the American Revolution. The term ragtag always gets thrown around because the Continental Army really wasn't in great shape. But with the help of our foreign allies, we were able to win the day, obviously. Spoiler alert, Americans win, right? So here's the deal. We had a bunch to talk about. We're going to focus on three big ones. So you have the Prussian Baron Friedrich von Steuben that came and trained the army and taught us military tactics. You know, the big one that we talked about was drill and the bayonet and, really teaching the American army how to fight as an army rather than just guys out in a field, right? Stand up against the British. So you have foreigners coming over to help train the army. That's a big one. Lafayette's also a big one. That leading into the French aid, they sent tons of money, guns and ships, if you're a Hamilton fan, right? Well, thanks to their help, and specifically when we talked about the Battle of Yorktown, keeping Cornwallis from escaping really drove home the point and really let the Americans win, right? But it wasn't just the French as far as countries wide. Spain also helped out. There were Spaniards that came over to help out, and one, they helped, but two, they supplied money and weapons. And again, without the help of these foreign allies, we wouldn't have been able to get their supplies. We're in such great demand and such short supply that we needed help from all these other countries. But another thing that Spain was able to do that a lot of times they don't get their credit is they were able to, start skirmishes in the Southwest, Louisiana, Florida, all that area down to the south, which would keep Britain preoccupied and keep them from concentrating their forces, which made it easier for George Washington and the Continental Army, even though it wasn't easier. Okay, so that's your review of Level 3. I want to ask you this question. Of the three, you have the Prussians, the French, and the Spanish. Which one, this is a hard question, so hear me out. Which one, had they not been there, would have caused the Americans to lose the war? Okay? You could argue all three, really. So think about von Steuben, the Prussian, the military training. Think about the French with their army. Think about the Spanish pulling the British to the south and supplying. If you took one of those away, which one would cause the American army to lose? If you took that one away, even with the other two staying? You tell me. That's your bell work question for Level 3. So that's your yesterday's history. Level 3, your bell work. I hope you guys do amazing. For Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. I'll see you next time.